And with the war in Gaza still raging and a ceasefire in Lebanon on shaky ground, Israeli forces are now expanding their operations in Syria. The IDF says it conducted another strike in Damascus, claiming they targeted Hezbollah's representative to the Syrian military. ABC News chief national correspondent Matt Gutman joins us from Tel Aviv, Israel. Hi, Matt. So what's the latest on Israel's operations in Syria, and how's this connected to the broader conflict in the region?
Diane, Israel has essentially been acting with impunity in Syria since the start of the October 7th war. What they have been trying to do, according to a senior Israeli official, is trying to sever the link between Hezbollah and Iran, which is activated through Syria. Basically, Iran is transferring weapons to Hezbollah through Syria, and they've been trying to cut that off. And what they said they did yesterday is attack the main liaison between Iran and Hezbollah. This, according to Israel, has nothing to do with the broader conflict, that emerging civil war, the re-emerging civil war that we've seen, especially in the north of Syria. That has to do with pro-Turkish or Turkish-backed fundamentalist Muslim rebels fighting the Syrian government, which is both backed by Iran and by Russia. But Israel says that this is completely separate. It does not want anything to do with it. But that's obviously a major conflict in the region that everybody has started to watch. Just one more thing. We understand also that now Jordan is increasingly concerned about the rebellion, that revolt in Syria. They're worried that it's going to spill over into their territory as well, Diane.
Matt, meanwhile, there's a renewed push to free all hostages after Hamas released this video of Israeli-American hostage Eden Alexander. What are you hearing about that?
There appear to be, according to Israeli reports, that a very prominent Israeli delegation, including the head of its internal security organization, is now in Egypt for talks. And we have really noticed a significant increase in momentum and optimism in talks for a ceasefire and a hostage release. Certainly I would say the most promising momentum that we've seen possibly in the last year. And yesterday I spoke with the mother of Eden Alexander, an American Israeli from Tenafly, New Jersey, in that video. And she describes to me the moments when she watched it for the first time on Sunday.
My whole body was shaking. It was 421 days that we didn't saw Eden, we didn't hear Eden. Nothing. I'm start crying because this is the first time that I'm seeing him. This is not a dream. I can hear him. It was so devastating to see him with his eyes, with all the pain behind them, and he's by himself, and suddenly he starts crying, and I just want to hold him, and I can't do anything. This is my darkest time, and people are seeing it, and it's very, very tough, but this is it. I'm a mom, and my soul is a hostage in Gaza.
And on the other hand, she said that, yes, he is alive and very much alive, and that gave her so much hope. And why is there so much more optimism, Diane? That's partly because of what we're seeing that's being called the Trump effect. Apparently, because of the tweet that he sent out on Sunday that Hamas would have hell to pay if it did not release the hostages, and because there's now increasing pressure on Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu, who can honestly tell his coalition, well, President-elect Trump is basically telling me to do this, to start going into this ceasefire and hostage release negotiations. We have to do it. So they are saying that the Trump effect is now starting to actually make movements in the Middle East on the ground, Diane.
All right, ABC News chief national correspondent Matt Gutman, thank you.